Fetal development refers to human development in the womb, even after birth. The body continues changing and developing as part of the normal life experience. Pregnancy, on average, lasts 10 lunar months, or 280 days. This, however, includes the 2 weeks pre-conception from the last menstrual period. Considering that women vary in time of ovulation, it is more accurate to count gestation weeks from the time of ovulation or conception. Research shows that gestation is longer than once thought. On average, 8 days past 40 weeks for first-time mothers, and 3 days additional for multiparas, though few women actually give birth on their estimated date. From conception to 14 days is referred to as the pre-embryonic stage. Conception creates a single-celled zygote where the identity of mother and father unite to make a combination of genes and a completely unique, divine, brand new individual life. Then the cells divide and multiply, finishing into 3 germ layers from which all organs and tissues will develop, and baby zygote implants into the wall of mother's womb. The placenta will provide nutrients and hormones and carry away wastes until baby finishes time in utero. Now an embryo, the little body will undergo system and organ differentiation until it is considered a fetus at 8 weeks, only separated from birth by a time of organ, tissue, and system refinement. By 3 weeks post-conception, the liver begins to function. There is pigment in the eyes, the nervous and cardiovascular systems are very actively forming, and the baby is 2 millimeters from crown to rump. A week later, the body more than doubles. The brain and stomach are formed, limb buds are visible, and the heart begins to beat at 28 days. By 6 weeks, the size has doubled again. Heart chambers are present, embryonic sex glands appear, and the beginning skeletal shape is forming. Now considered a fetus, the baby is 1 inch long. All organs are separate and are assuming their final forms, including stomach, eyes, heart, mouth, and ears. Also, baby's eyelids, fingers, and toes can be seen. At 10 and 12 weeks, maturing organs and other physical features are further defining. The brain is divided, intestines are developing, the bladder is formed. You can clearly see the outline of miniature bones. The lungs develop, and the delicate skin has taken on a pink hue. By 16 weeks, baby teeth are forming. Digestive glands develop, and intestines begin collecting meconium. The little nose, ears, and eyes are completely formed, and the baby's gender can be detected via ultrasound technology. At 20 weeks, myelination of the spinal cord begins, which will insulate spinal nerves for proper, rapid neural communication between the brain and the rest of baby's body. The baby's legs are now of normal newborn proportions, and protective vernix will now begin to cover his body. He can swallow amniotic fluid and is developing detectable amounts of antibodies to keep him healthy. Now, 24 weeks, alveoli appear in his lungs and are creating surfactant, which shows a beginning in his ability to process air in breathing later as he practices inhaling and exhaling amniotic fluid. His little body measures 23 centimeters from crown to rump, and he weighs 780 grams, or a pound 10 ounces. Baby's movements can be felt from outside of mama's belly. Third trimester of pregnancy begins at 28 weeks, with baby weighing 1,200 to 1,250 grams. He is 2/3 of his final size, and will begin now to fatten up. His eyelids open and close below eyelashes and eyebrows. By 32 weeks, baby has almost doubled in weight, appears less red and wrinkled, and has fingernails and toenails. At 36 weeks, he measures around 45 centimeters head to toe. Hair can be found on his head, and lanugo, the dark baby fuzz on back and arms, is disappearing. Wrinkles on the soles of the foot will begin to diminish as baby matures, and sexual genitalia are clearly observable. By 40 weeks, baby will measure an average of 50 centimeters head to toe and weigh around 3,400 grams, or 7.5 pounds. The skin is smooth with vernix in the creases of legs, and some lanugo may remain on shoulders. Baby fills the whole uterus and receives antibodies from mom, which will protect him his first 6 months, extended as long as he continues breastfeeding. Clinical evidence shows the baby continues developing key system and organs between 37 and 39 weeks, including liver, lungs, and brain. Baby's brain doubles the last month of pregnancy as cells and pathways spark and multiply. Baby is finally born. While baby's fetal growth is complete, he is among the very most immature of creatures at birth and needs continued care and nurture as his body continues developing for independence and survival. A baby foal could stand and follow his mother horse right after birth. A baby kitten can catch its first mouse within weeks. But while their neural and immune systems and other organs do not complete their maturation as early as other animals by birth, humans eventually analyze, speak, socialize, organize, and create like no other species. And the development that began as a spark in the mama's fallopian tube moves continually forward in the process of life.
her